Hello, this is Lisa, and today we're going to be making this cute Halloween card. I was in a swap with a bunch of demonstrators. We all swapped a bunch of cards, and this is my swap card. So I thought I'd show you how to make it. The first thing that you need is a piece of, sorry, I thought I had that out, a piece of basic black. And we are going to cut that in half on the 11-inch side at 5.5. And then I'm going to get my Simply Scored. And I'm going to score that at 4.25. Then I will take my bone folder and make sure that crease is nice so that will lay flat. Okay, we'll set that aside. The next thing that you're going to need, I prepared ahead of time because I needed to let it dry. You need a piece of basic black that is 4 by 5.25, and then you're going to take your diagonal stripe. This is in the main catalog. You're going to use our craft white. It's a pigment ink, so it takes longer to dry. That's why I did this part ahead of time. And you're going to stamp that on this piece so that it looks like this. And you're going to have to let it dry. I have a piece of vellum here that is 2.25 by 4. And we're going to put that right across the front of this panel. And I am just using fast fuse because it's going to get covered up anyway. So if you can see through it, it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to come down, I'd say, not quite an inch, but almost. And set that down right there. All right, now I'm going to take just a scrap piece of Whisper White. And the next stamp set I'm going to use is the Cookie Cutter Halloween. And I'm going to use the mummy and the skeleton, but it also has a Dracula and a scarecrow. So I'm going to take our basic black archival ink. I'm going to need 1 skeleton. And 2 mummies. Obviously 2 mummies are not going to fit on here, so I'm going to have to get another piece of scrap. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to let them dry for the next minute while I bring in a piece of pumpkin pie and the pumpkin pie ink. And I'm going to take the little bow tie that is also from the Cookie Cutter Halloween. And I'm just going to stamp that on here. Now I will take the coordinating punch. Now these stamp set and punch do coordinate together, but they are not in a bundle. What's in the bundle is the Cookie Cutter Christmas and the punch, and you can get those at 10% off, and then you purchase the Cookie Cutter Halloween separately. So we will cut out our little bow tie for our skeleton. And I think these have probably dried enough where we can punch them out. So what I do to kind of make it easier to punch these out without it sliding all over the place is when I put my paper in, I will kind of push down on the stamp a little bit so that one of the areas is like clamped down on in the punch, and then I can kind of move the paper around to fit in the punch and then push it down all the way to punch it out. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we have one more. So I'm just kind of letting it, see, holding it down just a little bit with the punch, and then moving it around as I need to punch it out. All right, so there are our images. Let's get all this scrap out of here. A few more. All right. So I'm going to bring my piece of basic black that I put my diagonal stripes on back in, and I'm going to take some of this baker's twine. It's the Halloween Night baker's twine. It comes in this orange and black or black and gray. We're going to use the orange and black this time. And I'm just going to wind it around the edge twice. And then I'm going to tie this in a knot and then tie it in a bow. So first I'm tying it in a knot. And now it will be easier to tie it in a bow. Sure that it's tight. All right. Now I'm going to take our little characters here. I'm going to put my mummies on first with a couple of dimensionals. And let's put one over here first. And I haven't pushed it down yet. in case I want to move it. And we'll put this one over here. And then 2 on our skeleton. And he goes in the middle. I'm going to move him over just a little bit. All right. Now I'm going to take our little tie with a glue dot. I'm just going to take the glue dot and I'm going to fold it over on itself. And I'm going to stick that right in the middle here. And that's going to go right underneath his chin, right there. All right, now I'm going to take another piece, another scrap. I was looking for, here it is. I think I can use right here, or maybe even right here. Try and conserve some paper here. I'm going to take some more of my basic black, archival basic black, and Happy Halloween from Teeny Tiny Wishes. And right here. And then we are going to take our new tag punch, and I'm going to punch that out. But let's see, I don't think I left myself enough room on this side, so let's do it again. Make sure I give myself enough room. All right, that'll work. And all right, good. Because what I want to do is after I punch this out, I'm going to take it and I'm going to slide it back in the punch. And I'm just going to, see, it looks like a little diamond. I'm just going to chop it off just like that, so that it's pennant shaped. Okay, and then I'm also going to do the same thing with my glimmer paper. So I have the pumpkin pie glimmer paper, and I'm going to do the same thing. Just put this in here right at the edge, and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now we will take these with our mini stapler, and that's going to go right down here at the bottom. And we're just going to staple right over that. Now our base piece, we'll bring that back in. I'm going to put dimensionals on the back, and I'm going to put the dimensionals right over the twine so it doesn't move around. Alright, and then this goes right on the front of your card. There we go. And then another piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 5 1/2, 5 1/4. And that's going to go, let me make sure that this is correct here. Yes, 4 by 5 1/4. From the Spooky Fun stamp set. I'm going to take this saying, "Have some spooky fun," with our black ink again. sure we have it the right side up. And that's going to go right in the middle. And then I'm going to also take some of our new washi tape, our new Halloween washi tape, and I'm going to put that right off at, goodness, the bottom. Just like that. And I will wrap these ends over. Take some fast fuse. And then that just goes right on the inside. And that is it for our card. Just like that. So if you have any questions, please let me know. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.